Hi Mama, I'm Katie. Welcome to the first postpartum video. So baby boy decided to come at week 39 and 5 days. So he arrived on a Friday morning at 5 a.m. and he's healthy and we are getting to know each other. We're spending a lot of time bonding and it is a magical adventure that's just begun. I hope you also have given a good birth and that everything went according to your hopes and your expectations. And if not, that you can start enjoying getting to know your baby and put behind the harder part of giving birth itself and can now focus on your new family member and this little miracle that you brought into the world. So in today's video, I would like to focus on a few things, 2 exercises that you can already start doing in the first days postpartum, as well as adding another postpartum gadget which will help you strengthen your body and start putting it back in place. So as we know, pregnancy lasted 9 months. So you have been changing for 9 months and your body has been changing for 9 months. We are full of hormones now, just as we were during pregnancy. Postpartum, we are still full of hormones. Also the relaxin hormone that helps to relax the body, especially if you're breastfeeding. So there are still ongoing changes happening inside us. But today we're going to focus on just a few things, very simple ones that you can do from the first days after giving birth, if you feel like it and if you have the strength to do so. So the most important thing is really to prioritize rest and recovery. So depending on the type of birth that you had, whether it was a natural vaginal birth or a C-section, or you were hoping for vaginal birth but it ended up in a C-section, there are different emotions attached to the birth process, and different recovery times as well, depending on how the birth went, how the baby came into the world. So each and every mama is also different. So just listen to your body, don't stress about getting back into shape. It's nothing to stress about. We were building another body inside us for 9 months and we have at least 9 months to recover and build back our body. It will be different, so it will not be the same body as we had before giving birth, but it is quite a special and amazing body to have. So please, first thing to do is prioritize rest, prioritize recovery. There's this rule of 5-5-5 where 5 days you should spend in bed, just predominantly laying and resting and trying to sleep as much as possible with a newborn. The next 5 days to be around the bed, so don't do anything too much, just stay in the household. And the next 5 days is around the house. So maybe you, if you feel like it and have the strength, can go for a short walk. But really the most important thing is to rest and recover and eat nourishing foods. Get as much sleep as possible. Sleep when baby's sleeping is what they say. And that is most important because the baby needs you. You are the main point of reference for them. Mama is the most important person in the world. And they will need you. You are the only one that can give them all the care, the love and support that they require at this moment in time. So take care of yourself first. Now, let's move on to those few exercises that we can do. So this is me. This is what my belly looks like 1 week after giving birth. I'll maybe show you 2 sides, from this side and this side, if I pull it in. The first exercise that I would like to do with you can be done standing, sitting, laying, kneeling like I am now. And we're going to focus on breathing. So we will breathe in And as we're breathing in, we're going to breathe into our belly and expand our belly. And then as we are breathing out, we're going to try to pull our belly button in towards the spine. So let's try. We're going to breathe in on 4. And breathe out on 6 and pull your belly button in. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. I will now sit facing forwards, and we can do this exercise again in a sitting position. So we're going to first breathe in and breathe out and pull your belly button in. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. You can also do this exercise laying down. Now it's important not to use the abs. So just like in pregnancy, come down onto the floor sideways, roll over, and we'll now do this one more time while we're laying. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Suck that belly button in towards your spine and breathe in and breathe out. So this is the first exercise that you can do, and you can do it daily from as soon as you want to. So if you feel like that and have the mental capacity to do so from the start, from day 1, 2, 3 after giving birth, you can do that. And then another exercise that you can do is Kegels. So hopefully you were practicing Kegels before giving birth and you know what Kegels are. If you don't, have a look at the video where I explain what Kegels are and how to train them. And if you feel that you have the strength to start practicing Kegels, then you can also do that. So we're just going to again focus on breathing, and then on the exhale we're going to tense the muscles in our pelvic floor, so in our vagina, and then we're going to release them and breathe in. So let's go. We're going to breathe in first and breathe out and tense. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out and tense. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out and tense. And now come up. And this one we can also do laying or sitting or standing. So let's now practice this Kegel exercise while we're sitting. So we're going to again breathe in and breathe out and tense. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out and tense. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out and tense. And these two exercises you can do daily, multiple times a day, a few minutes. Most important is to do them regularly. So do them every day going forwards and do them a few times a day for a few minutes a day. And that is most efficient. So it's not very efficient to train for 20 minutes and then don't train for three days. So importance is consistency. And then you can do the two at once. So you can focus on breathing into your belly and tensing your pelvic floor, and at the same time relaxing the pelvic floor. And then on the output, when we breathe out, we will then pull the belly button in and tense do the Kegel exercise, so tense the pelvic floor. So then coordinating the two is a bit trickier and requires a bit more coordination and focus, but this is like the next level that you can also practice. So let's try and do that now. We're going to breathe into our belly. And now breathe out, pull the belly button in and do a Kegel. Tense the Kegel. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, belly button in, tense the Kegel. One more time, breathe in. Relax, breathe out. Okay, fantastic. So these are two exercises that you can start essentially from day one, if you have the mental and physical capacity to do so. There is one more thing that I highly recommend and that really helped me to pull the belly in and to just support it a bit more. And that is the use of a postpartum belt. So I'll grab that belt now and show you how to put it on and what it looks like. So this is the postpartum belt. It's essentially a quite wide elastic belt with Velcro on one side that you will then wrap around your lower body, starting from the hips more or less, a bit lower, and then as high as it goes. So to wrap it correctly, you're going to have to lay down. So I'll do this now. It's easiest and best to get some help from somebody to do this for you. So maybe your partner can get involved to do it nice and tight, because it's quite hard to do it by yourself. But I will now try to show this just by myself. So I'll lay down. More or less in the middle of the belt. Then you'll pull one side nice and tight, hold it in place, pull the other side over nice and tight. So it should be lower than your hips, so kind of going onto your thighs, and you're using your hips here, the stability of the hips and the pelvic area to then support the rest of the belly, and use that to support the belly to pull it in. So I think I did that pretty well. Now get up again. So this is what it looks like. And that now is going to keep my belly in place, remind the muscles and tissue that is there where the belly was before giving birth. So this is super, super helpful. It also provides some stability to your body. So I highly, highly recommend getting such a belt, as it definitely helped me with stability and pulling that belly in. So I will now keep this belt on and continue the day. So this was the first postpartum video with a few exercises. In the next videos, I will be talking about what is happening to mama and what is happening to baby in week 1. as well as I will tell you my birth story. So this was my baby number 2 that has arrived, and the birth was very different to baby number 1, but it was an amazing experience, and I'm so happy, grateful and lucky that the baby boy is here and he's healthy, and we are together now in this new family unit. I will also make a video about baby wearing, because this is one of the nicest things that you can do for your baby when it comes to bonding as well. So stay tuned for those videos. Thank you for joining me today in this one, and good luck with the recovery, and see you in the next videos. All the best, Mama. Bye.